Welcome to V4YV Media, where we talk and explore the latest topics and incidences to affect our young people on the streets of London. Today we're exploring moped thief and watch theft. Could you give us some insight into how it works?
Yes, let me show you how it works. Yeah, I'll keep things very simple. Jump up one of these peds, 1, 2, 3, however many you need, in the hood. Ride out to a fucking town where the crackheads or the nitties out there are all quiet and there's people walking around with these APs and rollies, you know, like that. And we snatch them off niggas' wrists right on sight, no fucking about. You get me? So that there, that's another 10 bags. That's another 10 bags. So we got 20 bags there. It's on the street, you know, like that.
20,000 in a matter of
In a
moments.
matter of seconds. So what
Matter
you
of
think
seconds.
I'm gonna work for any niggas? I'm gonna be on these bikes all day and night. You know, like that.
How easy is it to take someone's watch off of them when you're on a moped or their phone?
You wanna go for a little ride out right now? Put that camera away. I'll show you. That's what I'm about. You know, like that. Come on.
And
anyway,
and how much can you make in a day from this kind of
what
activity?
time do you want to wake up and what time you want to cut the shift down? That's what it is. Anywhere, anytime, we ride out wherever you want. So go on. So listen, the most important thing about all of this is we're not targeting certain people. It's opportunist. It could be your mum, it could be your grandmother. I tie your grandmother on the floor, take her rollie. You know, like that. It's survival.
Some people would look at this and will be furious at what you're saying.
Fuck them. I say, listen, go fucking suck dick and make your money then. Because this is how we do it. You get me? If I got another opportunity, look at where I live. I live in a shithole where there's fuck all out here. I could either sell crack or snatch fucking wrists. I'm snatching wrists right now.
And what's the most you could make in a week?
A week? Let me talk 6-figure numbers.
Six figures in a week?
6 figures. I'm telling you, if your crew's right and they're not stupid and they're not getting too active, they'll do a little lick, we'll get rid of the goods and we start again. Reload and carry on.
And what about phones? A lot of phones are being taken.
Phones are for chumps. Phones are for chump niggas that want to fucking get a little quick thing and that they're $1,000, $2,000.
So this is specific target watches.
Rollies, everyone knows Rolex, yeah? Have you heard of Rolex? I'm sure you have. So I snatch a Rolex off one of them punchy white niggas' fucking hands. I know this might be a bit racist out there, but I don't give a fuck what colour they are. I'm running up to them, I'm taking it off them. You get me? I'm not saying me, I don't give a fuck. I'll do it to anybody.
And that, what's the chances of getting caught?
Chances of getting caught, if they find me, they find me. If they don't find me, I ain't got shit on me.
I've noticed that you've got 4 watches there. Are all of those watches from using a moped?
I work hard for my ones. These are ones I put my stomach. This is my fucking day-to-day shit, yeah? The ones I'm wearing on my wrist, I don't nick them, bro. I work hard.
And those watches, they're about 30 to 40 grand a piece.
Like that.
What's the street value on those?
Street values. Listen, we met watches probably a quarter of that price.
I was going to ask you, why are people doing this? It's clear to see that it's a lucrative business, easy to do, and seems to be able to be effective. For young people that are maybe thinking about joining this lifestyle, what advice do you have for those young people?
Advice. Jump on a ped if you want to get rich quick, but you'll be paying for that in prison.
Because there's always consequences.
Always. Listen, you think we're going to get away with this shit forever? I ain't stupid. I don't live in a fucking cloud. I know what time it is. So, if times get hard, times get hard.
Do you expand on the operation?
Well, the operation of how this all operates. Right, all you need is a bike. You need busy soldiers on the street that ain't fucking shook on nobody or nothing, and people that are fast on their toes. That's it. That's all you need. Nothing. No startup cost. No nothing. I know we might be talking about it like it's a bit difficult, but trust me, if you was put in a position where you got no job, no fucking opportunities, no nothing, and you got a chance to snatch a cat's AP that's walking down the street thinking he's fucking some big shot, we'll snatch it off of any country wrist. You know,
statistics show that moped theft, Rolex theft is on the increase. How do we tackle this? Can we tackle this?
Tackle what?
How do we prevent people from stealing other people's watches?
Other watches. Listen, there's always going to be opportunities, yeah? There's rich and poor divide. If I had a rollie, do you think I'd be snatching rollies? Nah. And the closest I could get to a rollie is one in fucking Turkey, you get me? And fucking ones on the side of the street. So now you're seeing an opportunities like that. This fucking loose square cat that's probably fucking like scamming and doing mad fraud is buying these Rolex. However you got it, it don't matter. How we take it is a different matter. You get me? If you can't protect this shit, don't wear it.
So, Can we get into a bit more detail about these watches? That looks like, what watches are that? Is that an AP and a Rolex?
AP, brand new, about 3 days old. Rolly, this one, let me see. Yeah, Oyster Perpetual, normal shit, man, nothing exciting. So anyway, so that there AP.
People watching this would say you're out of order. What you're doing is wrong.
Listen,
what do you say to those people
watching?
watching?
Fucking screen and tell me that shit I'm out of order. I'll tell them, listen, your mum's out of order. My dad's dead, he don't work, so no one's working in the family. My mum's on her own, so what am I gonna do? Am I gonna fucking go and try and do stick up robberies in banks? I do it on the street where I know the best. I know the street, so I know how it operates.
And in London, look, there's so many streets, so it's easy to get away. If a police car's chasing you, it's easy to go down the alleyway, get away. Would you say?
Listen. We operate in places that we know the areas. So within 10 seconds, the thing's done, and it's done. There's no one getting caught. There's balaclavas on. There's no fucking clothing that you can't see what we're wearing. None of that shit, bro. So you take me to court and say, how the fuck you gonna prove it? You can prove it. You put this fucking thing on YouTube and tell the feds that this nigga fucking jacks mopeds. Come and find me. You don't find shit.
Hundreds of watches have been stolen day to day, weeks, thousands per week. Where are these watches going to?
Where they're going to? They're going back to the hands of the people that they got robbed off. So we're sending them back to the owners if we have to. They say, listen, we nicked your fucking rollie, 40 grand, you want it back? 20. Say that. So it works.
And there's a lot of money to be made in this business.
Well, we fucking take off the rich and give it to the poor niggas, you know, like that. Because I'm not robbing no fucking bitty on the street. Look, out in Ilford, people are robbing people for 50 pence for their next crack shot and their fucking heroin fixes. We're not doing that. We're talking 50k shit. You know what I mean?
And, you know, somebody that has these bikes, are they stolen? Are you using bikes that are stolen? Are you using bikes that are
stolen.
yours?
Do you think I can afford a bike? If I could afford a bike, do you think I'll be snatching this? You know that.